Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, October 13th, 2021. Wow, what's going on with the Enderman? Two of them are running around with a block of dirt. Of course, they do have to do their mischievous behavior. Can I get at least one? No, okay. This guy is ignoring me. Alrighty then. So they are stealing my dirt again. I really wish we would get some kind of Enderman scarecrow. This would be so amazing. This would be such an amazing item. I'm not sure if I would do anything, because this would also include a high risk of dying, and I do not want to die in the coffee break world. But I would basically do anything to obtain all the materials for an Enderman scarecrow. And even if I do have to grow thousands of shrooms and collect thousands of shroom lights, it would be worth it. It would definitely be worth it to stop the Enderman from their mischievous behavior. Anyways, I am well prepared for this episode. I do have my smartphone right next to me so that I can check the two sport tracking, sport logging, the two sport apps I'm using to see what kind of personal records they have stored, so that I can place some more signs in the Hall of Sports, and then make the big decision whether I do need to construct a second row, or if this single row approach that is currently in place is good enough. We will see. Let's travel to the Hall of Sports and discuss a few interesting things that have transpired over the course of the last few days. The last few days since we last spoke, so not much time has passed, but still lots of strange, interesting things have happened. I hope you are not hearing that rain too much, because it is pouring down. It is pouring down like crazy. It's not as crazy as in this particular episode of the ocean game, where you could dive with the whales, where we had our big white shark, our shark friend. Abzu, that's the name. Abzu, right, yeah. It's not as crazy as in the one episode of Abzu where we had a thunderstorm or something going on and it was really coming down from the skies, but still, it's quite noisy, so I hope the rain is not distracting you that much. But it's part of the story, it's part of everything that we also do have some rain. I wanted to discuss the interesting things. So on Sunday, I was invited by a colleague from the pedagogy department, and I'm not quite sure why she is so impressed by me. She always says she's really impressed by all the things I do. Not sure what I did wrong that this happened, that this impression evolved. But anyways, she invited me over, so suddenly I found myself in the middle of the whole family, because a few other things also happened on their end. So it was interesting not only to meet my colleague, but also to meet her young daughter and to meet her husband. And yeah, suddenly I found myself in the middle of this family situation. Also another they met this girl because she was an au pair back in the days, and she was an au pair for them. But now she is traveling the world and starts to study in Prague, and she was there too. So it was interesting. It was very interesting. I'm not quite sure how in the end I ended up there, but yeah, it was an interesting evening. It was nice, but it was one of those occasions where I thought, okay, something went wrong in my life. Well, not wrong. I mean, it was really a nice evening. It was really nice to to have also some contact to them aside from the work, where of course it's just all about work. And so this was cool. This was interesting, but also it felt strange. It felt strange once again with the signs. Well, let's finish this one topic before I focus on the signs. So this was a little bit strange, but also fun. On my end, I was just wondering. I mean, I like to just say yes to various things and see what happens, because most of the time some interesting things happen. So here also interesting things happened. And people apparently seem to enjoy my company, which is also great. I mean, she was really enjoying that evening, and she expressed this a lot of times. So I felt a little bit weird in this situation. But anyways, level 30. So yeah, I just often like to just say yes and experience new things. But sometimes I also just like to be on my own and just have my couch and myself and watch some TV or so. This was also very, very good. Or just play games. I want to play Sebbi and Friends again. I want to go back on the server, but constantly I'm involved in social situations. I'm not sure why. But anyway, so this was cool. I was just asking myself once again, how do those things happen? Not that I want to complain about it, but it's very interesting how I often end up in those things because I just say yes, and sure, was cool. Before I now come to the next interesting thing that transpired during the last few days, let's focus on the signs. For running, I do not have other records. For running, I do have to replace the 3K by the 1 mile sign. So basically, let's do this real quick. So basically I need to remove those placeholders, grab the birch signs again. I also need to remove you. Alright, so here we would have the 1 mile. Over here we would have the 5K personal best. Over here we would have the 10K. 21.1K. And of course the full 42.2K. So this would be all the records I do have over here. Well, let's keep triathlon here. For swimming, I do have surprisingly not all of those records. Let's just write down those records I do have on this sign. So let's get the good old device out and switch to swimming. So I do have longest swim. Longest swim, I would have 100 meter, 400 meters, 750 meters. Okay, now we are running out of space. And let's get another sign out. 750 meters, 1000 meters, 1500 meters. Yeah, that's all the records I do have for swimming. So 100, 400, 1000 would have been possible, but the 800 meters was not a thing. So in total I could display, or I do have logged, I hope they are accurate. I think they're accurate. Yeah, they sound about accurate. Why do I have no 200-meter record? That's strange. Anyways, so this would be 6. And for cycling, I do have basically this. I do not have the 1 hour record. I would have need to calculate it, but I think this would be doable. I do have the longest ride. I would also do have the elevation gain. So the most elevation gain. Okay, that's all the records I could put to display. So here I would need 1 additional. If I would display all of those, I would need 6. So if I would add another row here, I could have all the swimming records in 1 row, and I could have all the cycling up here, because then I would have 3 black things. But over here I do not have those things. I could also put, yeah, Ultra. I think Ultra is some kind of thing I should unlock, like triathlon. Maybe I can have a triathlon thing. That would be cool. Then I was thinking about, since I do some, well, not really strength training, some own bodywork training. I do have a, well, not favorite. I mean, favorite would be the wrong word, because it's grindy. It's a tough grind, but it's a fun situation. Well, fun. I mean, it's fun afterwards or so, when you feel great once you completed that workout. Well, it's also fun while you're doing it, but anyways, let's don't discuss this part of this activity too much. But yeah, I was thinking about, I could also put this to display if I would really need to fill up one more thing, one more slot. But I think I do not have enough records to justify a second row. I could have just tried to build something in the back, but this would be strange. This would be very strange, because then I would have this barrier in the back, and I think it should be more open, that at least you can walk through from both sides. Let's do this. Like, Ultra would be something to unlock, and the Olympic triathlon would be something else. Like, okay, this is cool things. $40K and 1 hour record. I mean, I could replace the 1 hour record by elevation gain and just display 40K. As soon as I manage to cycle more than 40K in 1 hour, the 1 hour record would really become interesting. But until this point, I think 40K is good enough. Well, over here, I feel 100, 400, 1000, 1500 would be cool. I mean, I'm not a sprinter, but 100 meters is still a thing that is sometimes fun to try. And try to not to suffocate during this process. So basically I would need 1 more slot or 2 more slots if I would go for this elevation gain. Could I use the pillars for something? Also, do I need to mark? Do I need to have some kind of symbol, some kind of thing that explains what kind of sport we are looking at? I mean, I could put triathlon here. Like here would be sprint, and then it would still look good until, I mean, if I would put Olympic here, because this is the second one with respect to length, so it would be sprint, Olympic, 70.3 and full Ironman. And it would look good if I would place the only sign I unlocked so far, the Olympic triathlon. If I would put this here, it would match. Ultra, I would still say, Then I could have, yeah, I mean, I could have a thing, an Ironman sculpture here, and then only do the not Ironman distances here if I ever do them. So this would be cool. I mean, I could branch up here, but this would be also strange. So over here would need at least I could add, of course, some just some additional. Do I have some additional glass paints I could add? If I do, then I have stored them. I mean, I could have some glass paints down here, but no, I need. I mean, I could sacrifice 750 meters. No one cares about that one, I guess. Or longest swim, right? Wait. If I would add one here, one there, then I could have 5. So I could have all my distances except for the longest swim. I could. Well, this does not match. What do I do then over here? I mean, then I could do my workout situation, but why is workout suddenly in the? I mean, workout would then match more to be on one of the columns, on one of the pillars. I mean, this would be maybe an idea. I could maybe, okay, let's do this. Could put here just the elevation gain, just as an idea. Elevation gain could go here. And then I could do something like here, so 3 signs. Like basically longest ride, run, swim. Okay, then it's just a question why swimming. So then I would have the longest swim, then I would need only 5. So this would be 2 down here, this would be good. But why is swimming then receiving this? I like the triathlon thing over here too. Let's put this here, so Olympic triathlon can go here. I think we start to sort through the things, and now I'm just challenged with the swim department, and I even think swimming is my least favorite sport. So anyways, I mean, we made progress. Let's go fishing, because there's one other story to tell. On Monday, well, it did not happen only on Monday. Some time ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I was asked by one of my best friends if I would like to join them to go to a concert. Yeah, and as just discussed, I thought, sure, why not? I mean, can be fun. So I was lucky. There were still some tickets left over. I bought a ticket, and yeah, on Monday we then drove in the evening. We, as her friend, I, and she, we drove there. Was also interesting because we made a stop at McDonald's. I haven't been to McDonald's in such a long time, but I was really hungry, despite the fact that I ate something just a few hours before, but, well, did too much sports that day, too exhausting sports, that I was really hungry. So I tried out vegetarian, vegan, something burger. I must say, for the fact that it is McDonald's, the vegetarian burger was not bad. It was not bad at all. And yeah, the concert itself, I'm not quite sure, but I don't know how I would classify this type of music. It's not alternative, it's not metal, it's not punk. I don't know. I have absolutely no clue. But it was fun. It was really fun. And was colorful and interesting. Also, it was interesting because they were singing in German, so it's a German band, and this was also a thing I haven't had in a while to hear. Well, partly I hear German songs, but most of the time it's English, so this was interesting. And yeah, overall the entire evening was interesting to go there. I mean, we had to go to Frankfurt, which is 1 hour drive from here, 1.5 hour drive from here. So this was just the thing in itself was really fun and entertaining. So yeah, once again made another interesting experience just by saying yes. And yeah, was really cool to be there, to watch the crowd. Everyone was happy. The only thing I disliked was a little bit that the band itself, I mean, they praised so much. Hey, we are finally having it's getting nighttime soon. Let's catch one more fish and then we need to leave. Hey, we finally can have a concert again, and all of you are in a concert, and COVID-19 is over. Hooray. I don't know. I found this a little bit... I fully understand their position, because it's to entertain people, to give concerts, make music is their job. When there are no concerts, they do not earn that much of money, I guess, or they do have some... They need to find alternative ways to make revenue. So concerts are important, but on the other hand, I found it a little bit like too much in the department. All the restrictions were bad. We couldn't meet up, or we couldn't have concerts. It was a little bit annoying, and I also think it gives it a bit of a bad or wrong feeling. I mean, the social distancing and so on, and all the restrictions were there for good reason, to somehow find a way to deal with COVID-19 and to protect people and so on. So it was not the fact that, hey, this is a bad thing. I mean, yes, it is a bad thing, but it's not a bad thing how things were handled. So yeah, I don't know. I found a little bit a wrong approach, I must say. But aside from this, I think the entire event was really good. As I said, was fun to just drive there, and the entire process, the entire evening was just fun. So yeah, two things just transpired over the course of the last few days. And yeah, it's interesting that I often get involved in all those things, and yeah, it's just cool. It's fun, and hey, I wanted to secure your horse. So yeah, many interesting things. Many interesting things have happened. And now I finished. I even managed to tell you about those two events that took place, where sometimes I wonder how has this happened, but it's still cool. Now, unfortunately, we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed this very episode, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!